Welcome back to Outriders. In this video we are going to be taking a look at 5 legendaries they have shown off on their Twitter that are going to be tied to the Worldslayer expansion. And just quickly before we do get into this, if you're not currently subbed to the channel, make sure you do sub, turn notifications on. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, all support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to support me further as a creator, then check out the links in the description, and let's get into it. So, before Twitter, I do have this Square Enix article, whatever you want to call it, put up on the screen. Worldslayer upgrade features. The reason I've got this up on screen is because I spoke about their betas, their closed betas, and how they raise concerns because they're very, very limiting. But also, if you have a look for information around the Worldslayer expansion and you do it on the official websites, they're not giving much away whatsoever. So it kind of just screams to me that they've added in all these different leveling systems and skill trees. It's all just to get people to grind and grind and grind and just put pointless hours into the game. We are going to have a video coming up soon where we are going to look at some of the, is like a hands-on or hands-off preview, whatever IGN have wanted to call it. It's going to be a short gameplay clip of what is actually involved with Worldslayer. So if we have a look at these upgrade features, a journey of death. Humanity's hope for survival rests on your journey deep into the cradle of Enoch's civilization, and this is the features of the upgrade. So this is what people are going to expect from this upgrade for the expansion. So dynamic 1 to 3 player co-op, that is pointless reading at this stage. We already know that you're journeying deep into the cradle of Enoch's civilization. You know that there's co-op. 4 unique classes, we know because they haven't made one for the expansion. Guns and gear. You customize and upgrade your Outriders with all new and powerful Apocalypse items and mods. They will have an additional 3rd mod slot, so it's just the same stuff you've seen before with 1 extra mod slot on the weapon. And then for power, you adapt your abilities and skills in addition to the vast class skill trees with new packs trees for hybrid branch boosts. And then with the endgame, you earn incredible loot as you face new horrors in the vast endgame experience in the ancient city of Taria Grottar, if that's how you pronounce it. And then boost in, further develop your existing characters or use the new boost to roll a geared up level 30 Outrider ready to jumpstart into the relentless action. That's all there is on this. It is basically a screen where it just shows you that you can pre-order now or watch the trailer. This is about the upgrade. But if you go to the actual main page where it talks about the expansion, it doesn't give you any information about it. So here it is, you can just see 30th of June, pre-order, watch trailer, have a look at the upgrade. Highlights, it's just a reveal trailer of multiple things and an arsenal of accolades. It talks about the classes, they've got a gallery, you can pre-order it there. That is it, there's no information about the expansion whatsoever. But then taking a look at the legendaries, this is basically the only solid info we've got. We've heard about the endgame, we've heard about the apocalypse levels, like we've had a brief description as to some of the things we can expect. They haven't actually released information about the endgame, they just said, oh, there's a new endgame mode, we're going to keep it a surprise for now. But they have showcased 5 legendaries. So, if we take a look at this first one, this is the Deathscape legendary mod. So, Deathscape, it's an assault rifle rarity legendary, item level 62. Its firepower is 177,000. Then you've got crit damage, skills life leech, healing received. You've got all the info over here, the RPM, clip size, so on and so forth. Then you've got the 3 mods. You've got Damage Link, I'm pretty sure that's an old one. You've got Claymore Torrent, I'm pretty sure that's an old one. And then you've got Stigmatized. Successful shots inflict toxic and a 5-second mark. Killing a marked enemy causes them to explode, dealing 550,000 damage in a 10-meter radius and applying the mark to enemies within the explosion radius. So it's got a 5-second cooldown. I mean, okay, it's just a mod, and you've chucked it onto an assault rifle. Could they not have... Like, we'll say this assault rifle is full auto. It does say on the right-hand side automatic. So if you just grab the air to the desert, you change the visuals of it. So you change its appearance, how it looks. Then you change its fire rate from burst to auto. Then you add a 3rd mod slot. And you also increase its level. That's essentially what they've done. And it even states here, because these mods are actually going to be static, so Stigmatized will be forced onto this weapon. You will not be able to change that mod whatsoever. So we don't even need to look at these pictures. I will click on them, bring them up full screen, like so that you guys can pause it if you want to and have a look. But instead of looking at the blurry, dreadful Twitter resolution image, we will just read the mod from what they've put. So that's the first one, Deathscape, the legendary mod Stigmatized. So then if we scroll up, we now have mod number 1, Firestorm. So successful shots summon a homing firestorm that deals damage and inflicts burn. The radius of firestorm increases with each successful shot. Then if we bring it up full screen, it's an SMG, rarity legendary, assault weapon, level 62, 308k firepower. It's automatic, you've got all that stuff there. And then you can see the mods as well. So you've got Firestorm here, then there are 2 others that are already in the game. Then if we go up and we have a look for the next one, Vortex. So the legendary mod for this is Slashing Twister. Shots create a tornado that deals damage every 0.5 seconds. The effect gets larger over time. So if we have a quick look, it's an automatic sniper rifle, legendary again, sniper weapon, automatic here. It's level 62, 244k firepower. I didn't mean to right click there. And then you have a look, you've got the 3 mods and you've got the percentages for the attributes there. Then if we have a look, if we scroll up to number 4, this is Charred Lance and the mod is Death Ray. Aiming down your sights forms an anomaly beam that deals damage on impact. So if we have a look at this one, level 62, it's a double gun, rarity legendary, it's an assault weapon, it's fully automatic, demolisher variant, it's got 269,000 firepower, and then you can see the mods and everything and the attributes all here. Then if we take a look at the final one, and that is Mythos, or Mythos, however you want to pronounce it, because after that it's just the rest of their promotional stuff. So this one is... the legendary mod is called Omen. Shots launch a cover-piercing anomaly projectile that inflicts bleed. Additionally applies a status that increases damage by 30% for 3 seconds. You'll see here it's an LMG, legendary. I mean, the weapons, like the actual design of them, their art is fantastic. I've always loved the look of the Outriders stuff, but a game isn't about its looks. I don't care what this weapon looks like if it's not going to kill the enemies that I'm shooting. It's got 242k firepower, it's a standard variant, automatic, it's got a 100 clip size, so on and so forth. That is the 5 legendaries they have shown us, and it is very, very underwhelming. To be completely honest, none of this is getting me interested. I, at this moment, couldn't care less about this expansion. I'm gonna play it because it's my job to play games and stuff. And I do have a little bit of hope that they would have done well with it. However, according to the closed beta and what they've done with that, how limiting that actually is, and the fact that Phase 2 is going to depend, like the size of it or how long it lasts will depend on how Phase 1 went. There's a lot of weird stuff around this. They're not giving too much information away, and we are a little over a month away from actually getting this expansion released. And not only that, it's one of the most expensive expansions I've ever known to exist. Well, that was a look at the 5 new legendaries that are coming to the Worldslayer expansion, or at least the 5 legendary mods that they've let us have a look at. And what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about these in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.